to show you another room of the house. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Tuesday, I hope you're all having a great start to your week so far. I am here with my final house/room video of the month because I am doing my office in October, so if that's the one you're waiting for, then please make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss that video, as I'm really excited for it, but it's taking ages to edit. So this is the second to last room, the office being the last room I'm going to show you. This one hasn't had much done to it, to be honest, just because we didn't really know what to do with the space, so it's just kind of become an everything space, unfortunately. But this is the spare room, which is kind of Joe's room, but you will see that it's more like my third room, which is what he likes to call it. So like I always do, the before footage is taken from my empty house tour video. It was just easier to reuse that footage because it shows perfectly what it was like before we moved in, before we touched anything. That footage was filmed on the day we got the keys, on the 3rd of March. So if you haven't seen that full video, I will leave a card up above if you'd like to see it, but that footage is being reused in every single video. So if you've watched all of these videos, you've seen the empty house tour basically. So this is what it looked like before. And the first thing we did was we changed the carpet. This is something that also happened in the office, but we've changed no other carpets, so this is the first time that you're actually seeing a carpet transformation, which I'll admit is probably the most we've done to any room. We haven't really done much decoration wise, it's just been filling the space with my stuff basically. So there was one Sunday afternoon, I think, where me and my mum ripped the carpets up, ready for the man putting the carpets in to come on the Monday, I think it was, and then we got this lovely grey colour. It just so happens to be the exact same one in my office as well, and then nothing else really happens for a while. When we had our moving day where the movers took furniture from my parents' house to this house, and if you didn't see the vlog I did of that, I will leave a card up above, none of the furniture went into Joe's room. At least not originally. So the sofa that was in my bedroom was in our living room for a little bit, and then when our actual sofas arrived, the plan was to put that in our bedroom. I don't know whether I mentioned that in our bedroom video because I didn't film it, because I actually got quite upset because the sofa just wouldn't fit into the space. I didn't know anywhere else it could go. I really didn't want to try and fit it in someone's car and get it back to my mum's because we had movers bring that sofa in, so I wasn't sure what to do. I got very upset, so obviously there's no footage of that. But then Joe said, how about we put it in my spare room? And I was like, no, that's your space. I really don't want to use that space. It's yours to do with it as you want. And he was like, look, all I want is a desk for my laptop. I don't care about the rest of the room. So the next day, I think, because we were trying to move this sofa at like 9 o'clock at night, we moved the sofa in and it perfectly fits along the wall that the desk wasn't going to go on. And then naturally that meant that I got a plush sofa again because it was meant to be in our bedroom to have more sullies on it. But then I was wondering, well, where do my Christmas plushes go? Where do my Halloween plushes go? Where do my Easter plushes go? Although if you follow me on Instagram at lizeindisney, I did put my Easter plush on the little chair that I'm sat on now because my Easter plush collection is so much smaller than my Halloween and Christmas. It could fit on this chair. But watch this space because I am going to be doing my Halloween plush sofa soon. So I just put out things like my Pua collection and my Turning Red collection, and then I put my Squishmallows on here, and I didn't like how it looked, to be honest. I mean, it looks cute in the video, but it just looked too messy to me. There was too much going on, but I left it as it was for the moment. You will see it has since changed. And then my black desk from my mum and dad's, which, fun fact, is actually the black version of the one I have in my office. I wanted to go with all white furniture in this room, so I got a new one from IKEA, and Joe's had my black one that used to be at mum and dad's. I had to put the drawers back in because we bought this from my parents' house in Joe's car, so we had to take the shelves out and things. And then I got some more plush from mum and dad's, so I put out my Grogu collection and my Pride plushes, and that looked a lot better to me to take the Squishmallows away because I always thought the Squishmallows should be displayed separately because they're a different kind of plush. And then I've been struggling with my Mickey Mouse Collectors Club plushes, and if you didn't see all of those, I will leave a card up above to the playlist where I reviewed them month by month. Because they are in boxes, they are incredibly hard to display. I did have an idea to stack them all up on this like box in Joe's room. It's basically covering the top of the stairs, so you can't put much weight on it or else you would have it fall through onto the stairs. So I thought, plush or light, I will just put the Mickey Mouse Collectors Clubs in their boxes, one on top of the other, but they kept falling down. So then I had the ingenious idea to use command strips to attach them to the wall. But Joe's room and one wall of my office have this really harsh kind of rough wall that command strips fall off. So like I mentioned in the hallway video, which I will put in the description, I had some pictures on my wall in my office that fell down and they've had to go in the hallway now because the wall just wouldn't take it. It wasn't smooth enough for command strips. So the Mickey Mouse Collectors Club lasted all of a day. I thought it looked really good, really neat. It was going to stay like it. I went in the next day and it was all a mess. So for now, they're just stacked on that box with the boxes closed, and I'm hoping to put a shelf in there and then take them out of their boxes, probably throw away the boxes as I don't see myself keeping them once I've cut the Mickeys out and putting them on a shelf, but that's very much a watch this space. My dad hasn't got around to doing that yet. As for the Squishmallows, they are just next to the boxes now. They were in front of the display and they looked really, really nice, but then obviously they got hit with a lot of Mickey Mouse Collectors Club boxes, so they're just in front of where the Mickey Mouse Collectors Club are currently. And then Joe had this really good idea to put my cuddlies underneath the sofa so their sleepy heads are sticking out, because they just look kind of weird when you try and put them on the plush sofa because they just have a load of plush piled on top of them. So I think they look really, really cute underneath the sofa like that. And then that is pretty much what we've done to this space. Like I said, we haven't done a lot. The previous owner used that room as like a gaming room, so there's a lot of like bits that need repainting where there's been like shelving and stuff, but until we've done our own shelving, we don't know whether we will cover it up ourselves, so we're just kind of waiting. Joe's got a pin board that he would like to put up as well, so it might just be that the walls are covered in pin boards, which I would not be mad about, but like I said, I would like that shelf to put the Mickey Mouse Collectors Club on, just because I don't know what to do with them at the moment, to be honest. So that is everything we did. We just basically made it a third plush room for me, which I do feel awful about, but Joe has been so supportive. It was his idea, and even though it's his space, he hasn't actually used it. He prefers to be downstairs in the living room. But here is the transformation, I guess. Like I said, this one did kind of have the most transformation because the carpets got changed. And then I forgot to mention that the curtains and the lampshade got changed because they were red and they're now grey to match the carpet. But here is what it looked like before. And here's what it looks like after. So we have got a bit of work to do, i.e. shelves and putting up pin boards and things. But as I always say, please do not give me suggestions. I know exactly how I want the space to look and I'm not looking for any suggestions. But that is it for this video. Like I said, it was the second to last. So the last one you're going to see is my office, which is obviously the one I'm most proud of. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. And comment down below actually if you've found a way to display your Mickey Mouse Collectors Club, because I am just at an absolute loss. Have a great week and I will see you on Friday for another video. Bye friends!